How's it going, guys? Welcome back. So today's been a very long day, and a day that I've been looking forward to for about a week now. It's been a very long day though. It's quite late. I'm quite tired, and I've already filmed the Google Store roleplay video. I wanted to film that first, but now it's time to film the unboxing and first impressions of the Google Pixel 9 Pro XL. I love new phone days, so I've been using the Google Pixel Pro, the Google Pixel 6 Pro since about April 2022, I think it was. So about 2.5 years, a bit less. And it's a fantastic phone. Best phone I've owned. Amazing phone. I love it. And it works perfectly fine. And it does everything I need it to do. And it's a beautiful phone, and I love it. But when I saw the Google Pixel 9 came out, I mean, just look how beautiful that is. That's a beautiful thing. I saw it and I was like, damn, I mean, time to upgrade, I guess. I have always loved Google Pixel phones. I think the stock Android experience is the best one for me personally. I love how clean it is. And I've always just loved the minimalist approach with Google Pixel phones, and how great the camera is and everything. It's just the best Android same size box, just thinner. So they've done a really good job of thinning it down. I think it's beautiful. So this is the Google Pixel 9 Pro XL in Obsidian, 128 gigabytes, 16 gigabytes of RAM. I'm excited. Here we go. The moment I've been waiting for. I got this phone yesterday, and I haven't been home until now. Here we go. Ready? Oh yeah. Let's get that close up. That's cool. Here we go. How do I do this? I don't want to damage it at all. I'll get that. There we go. So the sleeve just pulls off and it has another box inside. It looks to be like recycled cardboard. And it's got the Google Pixel Pros in there. Here we go, ready? Wow. It's actually in there. Wow. Okay, I'll show you the phone first and then we can take a look at what else is in there. Oh my god, it's so precious. It's almost too good to take out. Alright, here goes. Oh wow. So, it comes with a charging cable, USB-C to USB-C, that's cool. I've already got one, but another one. Definitely not go astray. Wow, what a beautiful phone. It's very light. Okay, let's take this stuff off. Ready? Let's see if you can get a good view of this. So this is cool. It shows the fingerprint scan of the charging port. Our SIM card tray. Volume down, volume up, and power. Here we go, ready? And we got side flaps. Oh, we could do the bottom first. Okay. Ready? Wow. That was a little loud. Sorry. Wow. Wow. You can't even see it really, it's just deep black. But you can see the back. Look how beautiful that looks. Wow. I'm in awe. I mean, it's like a Android iPhone. Look, I'm not an iPhone hater, okay? I respect Apple. I think they make amazing phones, and I think their build quality is amazing. So, when I see that Apple is making a flagship in the shape of an iPhone, I'm not mad at that, okay? I think it's a great looking shape. So the Pro phones come with a matte back, this scared to scratch it. I'm terrified of scratching it. I think what do I think? Yeah, I'm definitely happy that I went with this one instead of the 7 or the 8 because I don't think they were that far ahead of the Pixel 6, but this is really a different design, really beautiful, and I think it warrants an upgrade for sure. Look at the camera pump with the little shelf sort of thing. I think it's beautiful. Wow, so cool. Wow, what a beautiful phone. Oh, let's take a look at what else is in the box. So it comes with this little package of information. And let's see. So it comes with a SIM tray tool. You can barely see that. And it's just support, warranty information, I guess. Cool. Okay, let's take a look at the specs. Okay, so the Google Pixel Pro 9, the Google Pixel 9 Pro XL specs. Network is not really relevant, but GSM slash HSPA slash LTE slash 5G. 5G is the only one I really care about. It was announced on August 13th, 2024, which was about just over 2 weeks ago, I think, and it became available, released on August 22nd, 2024, which was about a week and a bit ago. My days are off there. So the dimensions of the body, I may as well be holding it in this hand. The dimensions are 162.8 millimeters tall, 76.6 millimeters across, wide in other words, and 8.5 millimeters thick, and in inches that's 6.41 by 3.02 by 0.33. It weighs 221 grams or 7.8 ounces. It's got a Gorilla Glass Victus 2 front, a Gorilla Glass Victus 2 glass back, and an aluminium frame. It takes nano SIM and eSIM, whatever that is, and it's IP68 dust and water resistant up to 1.5 meters for 30 minutes. So that's pretty cool. Not that I go swimming with my phone, but whatever. Man, I can't get over how beautiful this is. Oh, so nice. I love that Google logo there. That's really nice. So the display, this has an LTPO OLED, 120Hz, let's go, HDR 10 plus 2000 nits brightness, centimeters squared. 88% screen to body ratio, which you wouldn't think so, because it just looks like all screen, but there you go. It has a resolution of 1344 by 2992 pixels for a ratio of 20 by 9, and that has a pixel density of 486 ppi. That's pretty cool. It's got Corning Gorilla Glass Victus 2, as I said, always on display. It comes with Android 14, and they promise up to 7 major Android upgrades, which is really cool. So this will be getting upgraded into 2031. That's crazy. The chipset is Google's new chip, Tensor G4. CPU is octa-core, one by 3.1 gigahertz is Cortex X4, and 2.6 gigahertz Cortex A70, and 1.92 gigahertz Cortex A520. That means nothing to me. The GPU is a Mali G715 MC7. Again, don't know what that means. Does not have a memory card slot, so no expandable storage, which is standard for 2024 phones. But the internal storage begins at 128 gigabytes, which is what this is. I don't need any more than that. I never have gone over 128 gigabytes, so I don't need any more storage than that. I don't keep anything on my phone, really. And 16 gigabytes of RAM, 256 gigabytes, 512 gigabytes, and 1 terabyte, all with 16 gigabytes of RAM, which is crazy. That's a crazy amount of RAM for a phone. I know you can get some phones that come with like 16 gigabytes of RAM. That is just so unnecessary. When you ever going to use that much RAM on a phone? There's like more RAM than what my computer has. That's about as much RAM as my computer. Maybe 32, I don't know. Can't remember. So, the main camera, we have triple camera on the back with a 50 megapixel f1.7 25mm wide dual pixel PDAF OIS, which is onboard image stabilization, optical image, something like that. I'm not sure. 48 megapixel f2.8 113mm, which is the telephoto one. Not sure which is which. And then a 5 times optical zoom, dual pixel PDAF, something to do with autofocus, and then a 48 megapixel ultra wide 123 degrees multi-zone laser autofocus LED flash pixel shift ultra HDR panorama best take zoom enhance. So the best take and the zoom enhance are Pixel AI features, which is really cool. They've spent a lot of That's crazy. I think it's one of those cameras on the back. Or one of those sensors. That's crazy. You can take the temperature of things from a phone. What? Now the battery is a 5060 milliamp hour battery. 37 watt wired charging, which is pretty slow compared to other phones. 37 watts isn't that much. But it says 70% in 30 minutes, which is pretty good. 23 watt wireless with the Pixel stand, or 12 watt wireless with a G compatible charger, and reverse wireless charging, which I've never experienced on a phone before. But if you don't know, reverse wireless charging is when you can put like a pair of headphones or something like earbuds on the back of your phone, and it'll charge up the pair of headphones. Or you can put it on another phone device, and it'll charge the phone wirelessly. That's crazy. The colours come in porcelain, rose quartz, hazel, and obsidian. And maybe I'll put up a picture of each to show you. I think obsidian's the best, of course. I love how it looks. Wow. Insane. And that's pretty much it. So there you have it for the unboxing and the first impressions and the specs of the Pixel 9 Pro XL. I'm absolutely in love with this phone. It's a beautiful thing. I can't wait to get it started and use it. Let's oh, nice buttons. Nice. I can't wait to get started and use it. Anyway, that's all I've got. I love this. I'll be back in a couple years for another phone update, I guess. But until then, I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you found it relaxing. Good night. Hey, psst, come here. I'm trying to get the freshest merch in the game right now, bro. I got you. This Chickwick guy's got some pretty good merch. The good sounds. Good sleep beanie. I mean, look at this. Fits me like a glove. Doesn't make me look suspicious at all. You want to pick one up, mate? $5,000. No, I'm just kidding, mate. Listen, I'll do you a deal. You head to shopchickwick.com.